So what's up, people? Welcome to the What's Been Going On of this week from the 1st to the 7th of June. This was probably the first week I could actually enjoy living in Paris. This was it was a great week from start to finish. Lots of things happened. Turns out I passed my year, which is good. I passed my semester, but I don't really know what grade I got. The class president had a reunion with the teachers, like the teachers in charge of the master, and he just said that everybody passed the semester, so I passed the last semester, so that it means that I passed the year, so I'm quite happy about that. As well, lots of, like, Sunday was the Roland Garros final here in France, well, in Paris, and I went to the center of Paris to see it, and turns out they have, like, a free event where you can just go, and there's some huge screens, and you can just see the final of the Roland Garros in the middle of Paris, which was a bit insane, to be fair. And as well, this week I enjoyed it so much because like my work where I'm doing my internship, they said this was an important week for them, and they had some, like, lots of people in the office, and the office is not that big, so they said that the interns, we could work from home. That's a great deal. So for for a full week I didn't have to go to the office, which was great. So then I had more time to actually do nice stuff. I had a buddy, like my buddy Joan, that had been staying with us since Tuesday of last week. Well, he stayed until I think Thursday of he stayed for a good while of this week, so I got to spend some time with him again. And turns out today's Sunday, he has an interview in, like, tomorrow, Monday, so then he has to come to Paris again. Like, he just left like some 3 days ago, now he has to come again, so lots of drama going on. But overall, I think just the fact that I didn't have to go to work, and the weather was super nice as well. Like, before it was super nice, but super hot. It was like 32 degrees, like 90 Fahrenheit. So now it came back to like 20 degrees, 21, 22 degrees. It's sunny, but it's not that hot. So you can actually enjoy. You can be in shorts if you want, but you're not sweating. So it's like perfect weather. I didn't have to go to work. And as well, I met with another buddy that I haven't seen in a very long time. So there is, I have a very close buddy that we did the whole bachelor's together, and he went into the accounting master in the same university I'm in. So we stayed in the same uni, but he went into another master. Well, he made a friend in the same master, and I didn't know this, but it turns out he's in Montpellier, like the friend of him. So I was like, oh no, like he's in Paris, sorry. So I was like, whoa, you're in Paris, we should meet up. And he finished school like 1 month before me, so way before me, and we texted to hang up, and we met up. It's like we come from the same village, the same town, and now we're meeting up in Paris. And turns out he's the only dude from his master to do an internship in Paris, and I'm the only dude from my master to do an internship in Paris. So we're like the only, like, we did an alliance from like our masters. We both met up in Paris. It was super cool. And this is a dude that he was in the same bachelor's as I am, but we were hundreds of people, so I didn't really get to meet him that well. So for like the first time I meet up like one-on-one with him, it's in Paris. That's so cool. Like, so I don't know, it's interesting to think how, like, we met up when we were teenagers, 18, fresh out of high school, and then like 3 years later, 4 years later, we were meeting up in when we were doing our master internship in Paris. So that was very interesting. As well, this week, since I didn't have to go to work, I had like more time. I used the good while I'm studying for a certificate that I'm passing the 25th. It's way longer than what I thought. I have to say that is the one negative part about this week. I found out that the exam I'll do, it's not as easy as, like, people say it's easy. It's it's called the IMF, the autorité de like the authority of financial markets in France, and you have to pass it. In my master, you're obligated to pass it. If not, you don't even get the master. So it's like I'm passing it a bit early. Like some people pass it even the second year, but I didn't. Like I wanted to try. Maybe I could pass it the first year. Well, right now it's the summer of the first year, but it's still the first year. So that way I don't have to do it in the second year. In the second year I can just do the thesis in peace, and as well do the study for the exams and find an internship, because then I'll have to do a 6-month internship, not a 3-month internship. So that's a bit tougher to find. But yeah, so some people in the second year have to do that. They have to study for the exams, which is not easy. They have to write a thesis, and then they have to find an internship, and they have to do a certificate of the financial authority markets. Like, it's too much stuff, So I tried passing it, and everybody says it's so easy, it's so easy. It's not easy at all. There's 12 thematics, there's 54 sub themes. Even if you take like 1 hour per sub theme, that's 54 hours. The official site says it takes around 60 and 80 hours. So 60 and 80 hours of study, that's a lot of time. And I'll pass it in my study time is 3 weeks. So it was this week, and then the next week, and then the week after that, I passed the exam. So I'm a bit worried about that, but I'm not really worried because, since I know that I already passed the first year, it's like I know I can do this certificate in the second year, but it would be great to pass it right now, that way I don't have to do it later. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. This was just a great week. Sunny, Paris, I got to enjoy. Oh my god, it was so good. I saw so many movies. I saw like 3 movies this week. Well, one movie I saw it like 3 days in a row because I couldn't finish it. Each time I saw it, I fell asleep. But I don't know, I got to enjoy Paris for the first time. Like, just enjoy it. Like, without worrying of, okay, I have to go to work. Okay, I have to wake up early. Okay, I have to come back and do thesis. Well, yeah, of course, I did work from home and studied for the certification. But I got to, I got some free time. The first time ever since I'm here. So that was great. And as well, on Sunday, I got to the top of the Triumph Arc. The Arc de Triomphe. It turns out you can go for free if you're less than 26. What? It was 22 euros. So I saved up 22 euros. I went up, I don't know how much stairs, there was too much stairs. I got to see like one of the best views of all of Paris. That was very nice. I didn't even know you can go to the top up there. And you can go for free if you're less than 26. That was just great news. So that was that was this week. This is a quick what's been going on, quick update, very resumed. But yeah, thank you a lot for watching. As well, it came probably a bit too late. Sorry for that. But see you next week with the next what's been going on. Bye.